Miss Esther, please state your full name for the record.
Esther Okafor.
You've been called here today to tell your story. Please narrate everything from the beginning.
Hey besties. Before we jump into today's video, I noticed that a lot of you who enjoy my content aren't actually subscribed yet. If you find value in what I share, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and ensures you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for your support. And for all who have subscribed, thank you. God bless you.
Miss Esther, please state your full name for the record.
Esther Okafor.
You've been called here today to tell your story. Please narrate everything from the beginning.
It all started the day I left my mother's house. I wanted to help my family, to give my mother and my sisters a better life.
Esther, my heart feels so heavy. You're just a girl. This world, it's not kind to people like us.
Mama, I'm not a girl anymore. I've seen you struggle every day, going without food just to make sure we eat. I can't keep watching you suffer.
I've done what I could to protect you. All I've ever wanted is for you to finish school and have the life I never did. But this, working as a housemaid in a place we don't know? What if they mistreat you?
Mama, I don't have a choice. Education needs money, and right now, we don't even have enough for next week's food. I can't sit here and dream while you're breaking your back in those farms for scraps.
You think this is the answer? Leaving home, going to strangers who might not even care if you're sick or hurt? What if they make you a slave?
Mama, I'm willing to take that risk. For you, for my siblings. Do you know how it feels to watch the little ones cry because there's nothing to eat? I need to try.
You have your father's stubbornness. He was always ready to fight for this family too. But I'm scared, Esther. Scared that I'll lose you. Scared that this world will break your spirit.
It won't, Mama. I'll hold on to everything you've taught me. Respect, hard work, and faith. And when I've earned enough, I'll come back. I'll make sure you never have to work another day in that scorching sun.
You're so brave, my child. Braver than I ever was. Just promise me one thing.
Anything, Mama.
Never forget who you are. Never let anyone make you feel less than the beautiful soul you are. And if it gets too hard, come back home. Don't let pride keep you away.
I promise, Mama. But I won't fail. I'll make you proud.
Grace, I hate to interrupt, but we need to leave now. The train won't wait, and the family is expecting her by evening.
Mr. Ben, can't you give us a few more minutes? This isn't easy for me.
I understand, Grace. Truly, I do. But time is against us. The city is far, and delays will only make things harder for Esther when she arrives.
I'm ready, Mr. Ben. Just give me one moment, please.
This was your father's. Take it with you. Whenever you feel lost, hold on to it and remember that God is with you.
Thank you, Mama. I'll keep it close. I thought I was stepping into a new world, a new beginning. But what awaited me was more than I ever imagined.
We need to hurry up, so that we can catch up with the train. Rose, you're looking as lovely as ever. Did anyone tell you that blue uniform brings out the sparkle in your eyes?
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
Mr. Ben, do you need tickets, or are you here to waste my time again?
Ah, Rose, so sharp with your words. That's what I like about you. A woman with fire.
The only fire here is the heat in this station. Now, do you want tickets or not? There's a line forming.
You know, I've been asking you out for months now. What's a man gotta do to get a little attention from you?
Try buying tickets without flirting for once.
Come on, Rose. You know you like the attention. A woman as beautiful as you deserves to be taken out, spoiled a little.
I'm spoiled enough with my job, thank you. Now, if you don't stop blocking the counter, I'll have to call security.
Uncle Ben, maybe we should just buy the tickets.
Ah, patience, Esther. Women like Rose need to be approached with care.
Women like Rose need men like you to hurry up. The train leaves in 15 minutes. What kind of tickets do you want?
2 tickets, one for me, one for my young friend here. But Rose, I won't give up so easily. Someday, you'll say yes.
Not in this lifetime. Here's your change. Next.
Until next time, Rose. Keep that smile ready for me.
I'll keep it in my drawer. Come in. We've been waiting.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kenneth, Mrs. Angela. This is the young lady I told you about, Esther. She's hard-working and eager to learn.
HMPH. She looks young. Are you sure she can handle the work?
Don't let her age fool you, madam. Esther here is as responsible as they come. I've brought many hard-working girls to families like yours, and they've never disappointed.
We'll see about that.
What's your name again, girl?
Esther, sir.
Speak up. If you're going to work here, you'll need to learn to communicate properly.
Esther, ma'am.
Now, let's not scare the poor girl on her first day. She'll learn fast. I've got a good feeling about her.
We'll see how good your feeling is after a week.
Well, I'll leave you to get acquainted with her. But before I go, Mr. Kenneth, Mrs. Angela, if you have any friends or neighbors in need of help, do let them know about me. I've always got a pool of reliable young people ready to work.
I'll keep that in mind, Ben.
Let's see how this one performs before we make any recommendations.
Fair enough. Esther, be on your best behavior, and don't let them down. You'll be fine.
Well, don't just stand there. Take your bag and follow me. I'll show you where you'll be sleeping.
Yes, ma'am.
This is where you'll stay. It's small, but it's enough for someone like you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't thank me yet. We have rules in this house, strict rules. Break any of them, and you'll regret it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Rule number 1, you must wake up at 4 a.m. sharp every day. No excuses. Your first job will be to prepare breakfast for my family. If I catch you sleeping past 4, there will be consequences.
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number 2, no friends. You're here to work, not socialize. I don't want to see anyone visiting or even loitering outside this house for you. Rule number 3, you are not allowed to eat the meals you prepare for us. You'll wait until we've finished eating, and then you can eat whatever is left over. If there's nothing left, you'll manage with whatever I decide to give you.
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number 4, you must not, under any circumstances, tell anyone what goes on in this house. Not the neighbors, not strangers, no one. If I hear that you've been talking, you'll wish you hadn't. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number 5, no stealing. If anything goes missing in this house, you'll be the first person we blame. Don't even think about touching anything that isn't yours.
I won't, ma'am.
Rule number 6, you are not to leave this house unless you're running an errand for the family. You'll ask for permission, and if I say no, that's final. Rule number 7, no phone. You don't need one. If we need to contact you, we'll call the house phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Rule number 8, when you wash clothes, you do it by hand. The washing machine is for my family's use, not yours. I don't care if your hands get sore, figure it out. And remember, Esther, this is your job now. Do it well, and you won't have any problems. But if you fail to meet my expectations, you'll wish you never stepped into this house. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now unpack your things and get some rest. You start tomorrow.
Thank you, Madam Angela. Faithful Father, Father to the fatherless, thank you for today. Esther, a girl that sleeps on the mat, now has her own room. Lord, it is your doing. Father, I ask for strength and protection. Bless this family and help me to work here and grant me favor.
What do you think you're doing? It's past 4, and you're still fumbling with breakfast?
I am sorry, ma'am. I woke up on time, but I wasn't sure where everything was.
Excuses won't get you anywhere in this house. You're here to work, not waste time. Look at that tea, it's about to spill.
Sorry, ma'am.
You're lucky I'm not in a bad mood today. Next time, there won't be warnings, just punishment. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
By the way, the eggs aren't cooked yet, and where's the fruit platter? My husband likes his breakfast ready by 6 sharp. Do you think he has time to wait for you?
I'll finish everything, ma'am. I promise.
You'd better. And don't forget, after breakfast, you're scrubbing the floors and cleaning the windows. Every single one.
Is this really what I signed up for? I just wanted to help Mama. But this feels like a nightmare.
Hi there. You must be new around here. I haven't seen you before.
Oh? Yes. Just started.
Thought so. I've been working here for the Thompsons for a year now. It's a tough job, but you get used to it. Which family are you with?
H. I should. I need to finish shopping.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to. Here, let me help. Sometimes these lists can be a headache.
No, thank you. Can manage.
Alright, I get it. It's hard being new, especially when you're not sure who to trust. But if you ever need someone to talk to, or just a friend, you can always find me. I'm usually running errands in the mornings. No pressure, okay? Take care, alright? And don't let them work you too hard.
She seems nice. But I can't risk it. I can't let anyone know what's happening.
What time do you call this, huh? Do you think this is some kind of joke?
I'm sorry, Ma. The line at the cashier was long, and...
Excuses. Always excuses. Do you think I have time to listen to your pathetic little stories? You're useless, just like every other maid who came before you.
Please, Ma. It won't happen again. I promise.
Oh, it won't happen again? You think a promise from a worthless girl like you means anything to me? You're here to work, not waste my time. Let me guess. You probably forgot something too, didn't you? Or did you spend my money on something for yourself?
No, Ma. Everything is there. Check twice to make sure.
You'd better hope so. Because if I find even one thing missing, you'll regret ever stepping foot in this house.
Yes, ma'am.
Now get out of my sight. And don't think you'll get dinner tonight. You don't deserve it.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, I made your favorite chicken soup. This should help with whatever bug you're fighting. You looked terrible this morning.
Oh, thank you, my love. You're too good to me. I don't know what hit me. Maybe it's the stress from work.
You've been working so hard lately. I've told you 100 times, Kenneth, you need to slow down. You're not as young as you used to be.
Thanks for reminding me. But you know me, if I don't do it, nobody will.
Still, you need to take care of yourself. It's not just about you. You've got me to think about too. I can't afford to lose you, Kenneth.
You won't lose me. I promise. I'm not going anywhere.
Good. Because I don't know what I'd do without you. Anyway, I've cleared my schedule for today. I'll stay home and take care of you.
Oh, no. You don't have to do that. You have so much to do. Besides, I'm fine. Really. Just need some rest, that's all.
But...
Angela, please. I'll feel worse knowing you're putting everything on hold for me. Go to work, handle your meetings, and let me rest in peace.
Rest in peace? Don't say it like that.
You know what I mean. I just need a quiet house and some time to recover. That's all.
Alright. But promise me you'll call if you need anything. I'll have my phone on me all day.
Of course. You know I will.
I'll let Esther know to check on you.
No. Don't bother her. She has enough work to do. I'll be fine on my own.
Kenneth, it's no trouble. She's here to help.
I know, but I'd rather not disturb her. Just let her do her work, and I'll call you if I need anything.
Alright, if you insist. But seriously, don't hesitate to call me.
I won't.
Take care of yourself, Kenneth.
This is my chance to get that Esther. Perfect opportunity.
Oh, Mr. Kenneth, I didn't hear you there. Shouldn't you be resting?
Resting is overrated. Besides, I needed to stretch my legs a little. Lying in bed all day is no fun.
Well, you should still be careful. Mrs. Angela said you're not feeling well.
Angela worries too much. I'm fine, really. In fact, I feel much better seeing you.
Seeing me?
Of course. You're always so cheerful, Esther. It's refreshing.
Thank you, sir. But if you need anything, I can get it for you. Maybe some more tea.
No tea. What I need is some company. It's so lonely in that big bed all by myself.
I think Mrs. Angela wouldn't want you out of bed too long. Maybe you should go back and rest.
Why do you keep mentioning Angela? She's not here, is she? It's just us.
Sir, please. I'm just here to do my work. I don't want any trouble.
Trouble? Who said anything about trouble? I just want to talk. Is that so bad?
I think I left something on the stove. Let me check.
No need to rush. I'm not going to hurt you. Why are you so nervous?
Mr. Kenneth, please don't do this. This is not right.
Why are you so scared? I'm just trying to be friendly.
This isn't friendly, sir. And I think you know that. If you respect me, and Mrs. Angela, you'll stop right now.
Fine. You're right. I overstepped. Get me my tea in my room and make sure it is very hot.
Lord, what is this?
Ugh, why are we even bothering to sit here and talk? Like that's going to magically make our lives better.
Grace, you can drop the tough girl act for 1 second, can't you? Not everything's about fixing things. Sometimes talking is just for relief.
Relief. Yeah, right. Fine. You want me to talk? Okay. I work for the Johnsons. They treat me like some machine. I clean, cook, babysit, and get yelled at when something goes wrong. Last week, Mrs. Johnson called me useless because I didn't answer her call on time. I was in the bathroom.
That's ridiculous. People like her think they're royalty or something. Mrs. Thompson once made me rewash all her dishes because, according to her, the shine wasn't right. Who even looks that closely at plates?
Ha! And the worst part? They'll turn around and act like they're generous. Oh, look at me giving this poor maid a job. Please. They wouldn't last a day in our shoes.
Exactly. They can't even lift a broom without complaining. Esther, what about you? You've been quiet this whole time.
It's just, I don't really know where to start.
Start anywhere. It can't be worse than Mrs. Johnson's yelling fits.
My dad died in a car accident when I was 12. He was everything to us. After he was gone, my mum was left with 9 of us to care for. It broke her. Things got so hard. No food, no school fees. Sometimes, she wouldn't eat just so we could.
9 kids? Your mom must be one of the strongest women alive.
She is, but I couldn't just watch her struggle. So, I left to work as a maid and send money home. I thought I was helping, but sometimes I feel like I abandoned her and my siblings.
Abandon them. Don't be ridiculous. You're doing what you can. Do you think anyone else in your family would step up like that? It's not easy, but you're fighting for them.
Grace is right, Esther. What you're doing takes courage. Most people wouldn't make that kind of sacrifice.
Yeah, well, don't get used to me being nice, okay? I'm just calling it like I see it.
Thanks, both of you. I didn't think. I didn't expect anyone to understand.
Of course, we understand. We're in this together. And who knows? Maybe one day, all of us will look back at this and laugh.
Speak for yourself. If I ever get out of this, I'm blocking every Johnson family member I know.
You'd better. But until then, we've got each other, right?
Right.
Yeah, sure. Let's go before someone yells at us for standing here too long.
Sir? What are you doing here at this hour?
I couldn't sleep, Esther. I thought I'd check on you.
Sir, you shouldn't be here. This is my room. Please.
Relax, Esther. I'm your boss, remember? I just wanted to talk.
Sir, it's late. If there's something you need, please let me know, and I'll help you tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? The house is quiet now. No one to bother us.
Sir, please. This isn't right. Mrs. Angela wouldn't like this, and I just want to do my work properly.
Angela doesn't have to know everything. You work so hard, Esther. You deserve appreciation.
Mr. Kenneth, I respect you as my boss, but this isn't proper. Please, sir, I beg you, leave my room.
You're being overly dramatic, Esther. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Kenneth? What's going on here?
Oh, Angela. You're up. I was just asking Esther to make me some tea.
Tea? At 2 a.m.?
Yes. Couldn't sleep. Thought it might help.
Well, go on then. Make the tea.
Yes, ma'am. Lord, give me strength. I can't endure this any longer.
You think you're clever, don't you?
Ma'am, don't know what you mean.
Oh, you know exactly what I mean. I saw you back there, alone with my husband. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I don't know the games girls like you play?
No, ma'am, please. Believe me, it's not me. I didn't.
Quiet. Don't you dare lie to me. Listen to me very carefully. Whatever you're planning to do with Kenneth, it won't work. Do you hear me? He is my husband. If you try anything foolish, I'll make sure you regret ever stepping foot in this house.
Please, ma'am. It's him. It's not me. I didn't.
Is my tea not ready yet? Angela, what are you still doing here? Esther, where's my tea?
It's ready, sir.
So, girls. Guess what?
Let me guess, your Romeo bought you something again.
Exactly. Can you believe it? Jason, my boss's son, got me this cute little necklace for my birthday. Isn't it lovely?
It's nice, Teresa.
I told you I've been working on him. That guy is finally falling for me. Just yesterday, he said I'm the prettiest girl in the whole compound.
Prettiest girl, huh? Is that all? Girl, you're aiming low.
Excuse me. And what are you aiming at?
My boss himself.
Your boss?
Oh, yes. That man is head over heels for me. He can't stop looking at me when I pass by. Just last week, he told me he'll get me an iPhone, brand new, next time we, have our little time together.
An iPhone? You're lying.
Why would I lie? Some of us know how to use what we have.
Well, aren't you the queen of ambition?
What about you, Esther? Still acting like a nun?
I just can't do that.
What do you mean?
I mean, I can't bring myself to do those things. It feels wrong. It's bad.
Bad? Who told you it's bad?
It is. It will hurt Madame Angela. I just can't.
Angela. Esther, are you serious? The same Angela who treats you like dirt? The same woman who scolds you for breathing too loudly?
You're here worrying about her feelings, and she wouldn't blink if you dropped dead tomorrow. Wake up, Esther.
Let me tell you something, Esther. Do you know why you're still struggling? Because you're not smart about this job. There was this girl I knew, worked for a rich family like yours. The man of the house was interested in her, and she played her cards right. Before anyone knew it, he set her up. Gave her money, gifts, even helped her build a house. You know what she did? She ran away. One day, just like that. Left with enough money to start a real business for herself.
Exactly. And you're here peeling vegetables for $12 a month? Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
They'll never pay you what you're worth. You think they're being kind? No. They're users, Esther. They take advantage of girls like us. You'd better wise up, girl. If Mr. Kenneth wants you, use it to your advantage.
No. I can't. It's not right.
Suit yourself. But don't come crying when you're still here in 10 years, broke and tired.
Think about it, Esther. Life's not fair to us maids. Sometimes, you have to take what you can get.
Hey there, beautiful. Need a ride?
Excuse me, sir.
I want to give you a ride, please let me.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Come on now, don't be shy. A pretty girl like you shouldn't be walking under this hot sun. Let me help you.
I said no. Please leave me alone.
You're feisty. I like that. What's your name?
Sir, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. I'm not interested in whatever you're trying to do.
Alright, alright. No need to get all worked up. I was just trying to be nice.
Excuse me.
You'll regret turning me down. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Madam?
Where were you today, S2?
I went to buy the groceries, Ma.
Groceries? So that's what you call it now? Plotting with thieves? Planning to bring men to my house to steal my gold?
No, madam. That's not true. I would never.
Don't lie to me, you wretched girl. Sarah saw you. She saw you talking to that man in a flashy car. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
He was just a stranger, madam. He offered me a ride, but I said no. Believe me, Ma. I didn't even know him.
Do you see the kind of girl we brought into this house? Ungrateful. Shameless. You think you can bring criminals to rob me? In my own house? You wicked little snake.
Please, madam, I'm telling the truth. I didn't do anything wrong.
Liar. I should throw you out into the street this very moment.
That's enough, Angela. Let the girl go. She's not worth your anger.
You're lucky I don't call the police on you. You had better stay in your place, Esther, or you'll regret it.
Please, Ma, believe me, I didn't do anything, madam.
Get out of my sight.
Father. Lord God, I come before you tonight because I have no one else to turn to. Lord, I am tired. My heart is heavy. This burden. This pain. It feels too much for me to carry. But I know, Lord, that you are my strength. You are my refuge. Father, strengthen me. Strengthen me to endure this. Help me, Lord. I feel so small, so powerless. But you, Lord, you are mighty. You are able. Even though I don't see it now, I believe you are doing a new thing in my life. I trust you, Lord. I trust that your plans for me are good. Father, I thank you. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Thank you, Lord. Even though I don't see it now, I believe you are doing a new thing in my life. Lord, the fact that you brought me out of my village to this city, that alone is a blessing. That alone is a reason to glorify you. I know there is a reason, Lord. A reason for everything. And that reason is why I praise you. Even in this storm, I glorify you. Lord, I trust you. Good morning, everyone. Please, can I share a word with you? I know life can be difficult. Maybe you're tired, burdened, and you feel like peace is nowhere to be found. But I'm here to tell you today that God sees you. He knows your struggles, and He wants to restore your peace. The Bible says in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." The peace that comes from God is unlike anything this world can give you. It doesn't depend on your circumstances, your job, your struggles, or how broken you feel. God's peace is constant. He promises to hold you even when everything else falls apart. Maybe you feel unseen. Maybe you feel forgotten. Maybe your burdens are too heavy to carry alone. But I want to remind you today that you are not alone. God is with you. Jesus Christ is calling out to you. It doesn't matter how far you've gone, how much you've lost, or how broken you feel. God's arms are always open to you. His peace can restore you, heal you, and lift you out of your pain.
Who is this?
Miss Esther, after the evangelism. What then happened? How did you get here?